Perfect. Happy Sunday. We'll start at meditation. Set yourself up. And as we begin the practice with meditation, your goal in setting yourself up is just to create some energy, to be able to ground down as you lift up. And you want it to be easy energy, so nothing forced. And any natural movement you need at first, just to get your body settled in. Eyes closed or eyes set to one point. Rest your hands where they're comfortable. And bring your attention to your breath. And with meditation, it's not you could do a meditation where you create a certain type of breath, but for our purposes, just want you to breathe normally. As you bring your attention to your breath, it's quite possible that will naturally deepen. It's quite possible that bringing your attention to any part of your body will change the sensation that you feel in your body. I want you to give yourself these few minutes to cultivate focus and ease. This is our opportunity to set the tone for our practice. And the tone we set for our practice will actually be a tone we set for the day. If you're already noticing clutter in your mind, you can acknowledge whatever comes up. And then you can just kind of put it on the later list. Just let it slide to the side. Mentally swipe it. You can acknowledge if there's something that you need out of your practice today, you can acknowledge what that is and kind of bring it in. So if you need space, you can acknowledge that and start to create that in your body. So identifying what you need and being able to create that is pretty spectacular. Draw your hands to your chest. Bump your forehead. Namaste. You can interlace your hands above your head, reach side to side. And then as you're ready, shift your body into child's pose. My cat is very demanding. If you hear her throughout the class, she loves to have a conversation. And I'm not sure what she needs, but usually it's food, but she's getting fat. And so I'm not feeding her all the food. She used to go on the prowl every night and chase animals away, but I think she's become a little sleepy. Uh-oh. Breathe Ujjayi style. Down dog. Shift to move your body a bit in down dog. Bend one knee and the other. Squeeze the quads, lengthen the hamstrings. Open your eyes, set your gaze toward the middle of your mat. Relax your jaw. You want your energy pressing down into your hands, down into your feet, then lifting. Like as you press down, you can lift the shoulders up, create space in the upper back, draw your ribs, the front part of the ribs towards your pelvis, lengthening the back half of your body. Bring your body into ragdoll. You can either walk your feet forward or your hands back. Lengthen your spine. Drop into a deep fold. You can interlace your arms. You can hang your arms, wrap your arms around your legs. Find what's working for your body. And it's kind of nice here to do just a bit of an assessment. Like, what are you noticing? Where do you need space? Where do you need energy? So for me, I need a little space in my back, my low back especially. So I'm going to press down a little bit more on my feet, feeling the ball mounts, the center of my heels. I'm going to press down it out a bit. It's going to engage my outer thighs and glutes, and it's going to allow my back to drop down into a deeper fold. And it becomes energy intensive for my legs, but they can handle it. Drop your hands. Lengthen your spine, heel toe the feet in where you like them for movement. Pull yourself down into an active forward fold. So press down and out with your feet, press your fingertips down, pull in, and then breathe in and rise up. So when I'm talking to you about the front ribs, I think you can see, so what a natural tendency for us to do is that we kind of go and see how the ribs kind of lift away from the pelvis. So what I'm looking for is the ribs to draw toward the pelvis and still get that length. See how much work I have to do that, right? Like, so I'm not looking for this bend, but just this draw down and reach up. So instead of this, looking for this. Yep, it's subtle and it's not, I don't always get there, but that's like what we're looking for. So the ribs toward the pelvis is kind of that action. Inhale, fold forward. Lift and lengthen. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Breathe in, down dog. I have to release my dog from the room. Shh. Breathe in and out. Step your feet to your hands. Lift and lengthen. Fold. Rise up. And fold forward. Lengthen your spine. Step back to chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Inhale. Breathe out. Step forward. Lengthen your spine. And fold. Rise. Fold forward. My intention with these first parts of the practice, lengthen your spine, chaturanga, is to connect your movement to your breath, to heat the body, up dog and down dog, to start to warm into movement. Inhale, exhale, step forward, lift, and bow. Rise, fold forward, lengthen, chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog. Inhale, breathe out, step forward, lift, fold, long spine, stand up, fold forward, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga, gaze down, upward dog, shoulders back, down dog. Big breath in and out. Do that again, big breath in, all the way out, step forward, lengthen, fold, chair pose. This is one of those real big, this is one of those poses where people's ribs open all the way up. Like draw them toward the pelvis. You're looking for the length to come from the tailbone to the crown, not mid back to upper back, but tailbone to crown long. Good, one more breath in. Fold forward. Lengthen. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior one, right foot. Reaching for some strength and mobility here. Press in both feet. Feel the femur bones plug into the pelvis. Trying to get the mobility from the low back so the tailbone can go down. One more breath here. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Left side. Exhale. Press down in your back foot more. Breathe in. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Big breath. And empty. Step or jump forward. Lengthen. Fold. Chair. Yeah, so if you're tight in the front of your shoulders, I saw Anne do this. Like if you will reach up with your hands and then like thumbs together, pull down, you can draw your shoulder blades kind of back onto your back. Now what happens is you got to watch that blow out of the ribs. You pull back and still draw the ribs down. Breathe in, fold, lift, and then chaturanga. And you're not relying on up dog flexibility. Down dog. Right side, warrior one, but creates your opening. Breathe in, chaturanga, Up dog, down dog. Left side. Chaturanga. Upward dog, downward facing dog. Big breath. Push it out. Step or jump forward. Lengthen your spine. Fold. Eye gaze forward. Chair. Breath. Fold. Lengthen. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior one. Chaturanga. Down dog. Warrior one left. And take it down. Upward dog. Downward dog. Big breath. And empty. Step or jump forward. Lengthen. Fold. Chair. Fold. Half lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior one right. Warrior two. And because of the tightness in my hip, it's funny when I look up to see where you are, I see that I'm like all hunchy. So I have to try to find that length. Lifting the front of the pelvis, working through my feet. And I have there's a physical mechanical limitation, but still going to work to get the length. Big reverse. And chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Left side, warrior one. And warrior two. Some people look at me like I'm nuts when I tell them I'm replacing this hip, but they don't live in it. It's a problem. When a single part of your body is causing trouble in other parts of your body, you know it's time to do something. Reverse your warrior. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Lift your right leg up, bend, stack, and open your hips. You can stay right here in this stretch. If you're going to do that, press down with your hands, keep your gaze focused, or come to the ball mound of your left foot and flip your dog. Make sure your shoulder stays in a line when you flip over. And if there's tightness, do that thing. Bring the chicken wing in and then reach up. It allows your upper back to help you. Down dog. And side plank, right arm down. Use your elbow, a prop, drop a knee, whatever it takes to try to get this pose to work and feel good. One more breath. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left leg goes up. Bend, stack, and open. Flip it. Breathe. Find more space. Inhale. And then down dog. Left arm, side plank. Aligning shoulder over wrist. Your gaze can be down to the side or all the way up. The pose is lighter when my gaze makes it up. One more breath. And chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Take a full inhale. And breathe out. Step your right foot forward for crescent lunge. That was poor. So there's this thing that I will do, knee into chest, lifting high, and then sitting my foot down. If ever there's a struggle, it usually means I haven't engaged my hip flexors. Twist to the right. I'll tell you, one of the things I love most about this practice is that it's constantly evolving. You never quite arrive. One day, poses may feel aligned and perfect, and some days they may feel like a downright struggle. And it can change hour to hour, day to day. But there's a lot of lessons in the movement, a lot of strength, a lot of ease. Warrior two. Reverse it. And straighten the front leg for a breath. Extended side angle. Forearm to your thigh or on a hand on a block outside of your front leg. Keep the energy in your back foot. Press down. Take your arm in like that chicken wing and reach over your front ear. Get long. And there's that push-pull. So you're reaching with your hand, pressing into your left foot, bending your right knee right over your ankle, press down in your right foot. Then the tailbone reaches away from the crown of the head. Breathe in. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Big breath. Empty it out. Left foot goes forward. Crescent lunge. Reset your gaze. And it's kind of good to like feel this, like where you really pull your shoulders back and like arch back and open the ribs, and then like contrast it by drawing the ribs toward the pelvis and just noticing the difference. Twisting crescent lunge. If you were raised as a dancer or a gymnast, that pulling the ribs down, even though your body knows how to do it, it's not necessarily your natural way to strike a pose. I teach a ballerina on Tuesdays and she's like, but that's ugly. But it's stable. One more breath. Empty it out and open up warrior two. And I remember listening to Miss Margot Dean saying, that's ugly. You don't flex your foot, you point it. Reverse, straighten your front leg. And then extended side angle. I like the long reach up first to get the shoulders out of my ears, and then that bend in the elbow reaching over my ear for the full pose. Working on lengthen the spine. You can gaze up under your right arm. One more breath here. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Down dog. Take a full breath in. Empty it out. Step or jump forward, feet together. And to bring your knees up for crow. Three, two, feet down, chair. Nicely done. Twist to the right. Twist left. A little bit of a reset, right? A little bit of a tailbone down. Hands to chest. Ease in your jaw. One more breath. Beautiful. Fold forward. Take your feet out a little bit wider than your hips. Grab your toes, lengthen. Pull down. Walk your feet onto your hands for gorilla, or stay. Stay in big toe pose if you wish. You can release your feet from your hands, heel toe in, lengthen your spine. Fold. Rise. Take a second to feel both feet on the floor. Right side eagle. Eye gazes forward. Extended mountain. Left side eagle. Extended mountain. Keep the eye gaze set. Right side eagle. So what's cool about this part of the practice, this sequence, is you can settle your gaze and your breath. And it really does reach up. It really does start to teach you to find balance in your life, left side. When things get chaotic, as they can be, pretty much on a daily basis. So it teaches you to find the balance in it. You're basically wound up and standing on one leg. Inhale, reach up. You can conquer some things. Right leg up for standing leg raise. Feel free to play with the full extension. It doesn't have to be perfect. Not much is. Take it out to the right. Less concerned with what it looks like, more about how it feels. Ground down into your standing foot. Pull it into the pelvis, lengthen. Center. Arms up, extend your leg. Bend your knee, draw it into your chest, extend. Bend, draw it into your chest, extend. Now bend and send it back for airplane. So the chest and the shoulders face down, but you're going to lift your shoulders up as you reach back with your hands, creating the wings. Your give is in the standing leg, bending or straightening it. Full breath. One more, soar. And then fold over your standing leg. When you fold over, check out your feet. My toes were all scrunched up, so I wasn't really getting the full surface of my foot. So separate your toes, feel the mounds of your feet and the center of your heel rooted. You can use a block if you wish. You're going to open up into half moon. Make your feet big. Not anything the size 10.5 ever thought she would say, but make your feet big. Keep opening, keep working it. Draw more breath. And foot to the floor. Rise up. Let it settle. I'm going to bring the left leg out. Knee or toe. Take it out. Breathe. Gaze can stay forward or you can shift it over your right hand. Center. You take both arms up. You draw the knee in and then you extend your leg. And then you bring the knee in and you extend. One more time, in, extend, and now in and back. If your jaw is clenched like mine just was, release it. Set your gaze, find your entire surface of your foot. Separate toes, don't use the toes as the scrunchy devices. One more breath here to lift. And then fold over your standing leg. Again, reset. Look at both feet, separate your toes, find the mounds of your feet. And then with or without your prop, you're going to spin open in half moon. Set your pose free, let your breath flow. Keep working through. And foot down. Catch your staff and raise up. Practice really is a metaphor for life. Right foot in. You don't get to skip, right? You don't get to skip ahead. You have to go through each phase, or you lose some bits along the way. Dancer, right side. I don't think I said it out loud. Take your time. Nice, full breath in. Switch sides. Start with the structure, being as vertical as possible, and then send your back leg back. Open your shoulders by pulling your shoulder blades together. Breathe. And switch. Right side. Take a breath in between. Set the pose. Set your gaze. Oh, Miss Anne, your view is beautiful. And switch. You gotta stay here. Breathe. Good. One more full breath. And release. Awesome. Let go of the strap. Hands by your side, feet down. Right leg up for tree. Hands to your chest. Take your right foot and you're going to cross it over your left knee, standing figure 4. Now the hard part in this pose is to try to keep both hips straight. You start to bend down. So you're doing a chair, but one leg is up and crossed. You keep your hands at your chest, or you can wrap them around your leg, or you can take them down to the floor. I want you to do what's going to create some stability and opening in the right hip. Breathe. There is an arm balance here. I know that you guys aren't going to want to do that. If somebody watching later would like to go there, we have 3, 2, and 1. You're going to try to come right back out the way you went in, right foot down. It's a really good hip opener there. Left leg up for tree. And get the balance first, right? Tree's an important pose. Again, press your hands together, shoulders back. Gaze set. Beautiful. Now cross it over. Cross it. Soften your right knee. Work on taking the hips straight back. Can try for that wrap. Keep your hands at your chest, hands down. Bending and straightening your leg to different degrees can change how the stretch occurs in your left hip. One more. And hands to chest. Rise right back up. And foot down. Can you just stretch it, shake it, reach up, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Lift and lengthen in. Chaturanga out. Upward dog in. Downward dog out. Right foot steps, warrior 1. Warrior 2. Triangle pose. Looking for some connection. Right hand, both feet. If you don't have a prop, you can take your hand to your own ankle or shin. Pressing down. It's from the pressing down that you're able to really lift up and out of your left arm. I want to create that contrast and action. Bend your front knee, peel up, turn your toes in, wide-legged straddle. Shoulders onto your back, raise up. See if you can do the reverse namaste with your hands. And rotate the feet. Nice long spine. Fold over your front leg. Pyramid or reverse namaste forward fold. You can release your hands down to the floor. Create length in your spine. Twisting triangle. And both hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Bigger out. Inhale into high plank. Lower low plank. Inhale up dog. And exhale down dog. Left foot steps for warrior one. Warrior two. Triangle. Breath. Nice. Peel yourself up. You're going to turn your feet to the side, but then bring your heels in, keep your toes out, and take a goddess squat. You can bring your hands to your chest like this. You can take your arms out. You can hug a tree. The hug a tree is kind of cool because you can create this resistance, like you can interlace your hands and pull back. Breathe. Sit lower if you can. Ujjayi. Stand up, forward fold, straddle fold. Shoulders on your back, rise. You can do the reverse namaste again or change your arm bind. Let's see if I can do something that feels a little bit more opening on my shoulders. Pulled over your front leg. Breathe. Feel the grounding in both feet. Both heels really heavy. And feel the mounds of your feet. Toes are just stabilizers. Release the bind. Block down, right hand down, peel open, twisting triangle. Stay heavy in your right foot. One more breath. Both hands down. Nice. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale low. Upward dog. Downward dog. Inhale, high plank, lower all the way down to the floor. Place one ear down. Center your chin, lift up locust. Come down, right opposite ear. Center locust. And one knee for half floor bow. Switch. Kind of warming the body into what's to come, deeper back bending. Release all the way down. Lift up locust. Bend both knees for floor bow. Stay with breath. One more. And down. Take a big breath in. Let it out. Center, bend your knees, catch your ankles, go into floor bow this way. And release. Bring your hands to your rib line. Draw your shoulders onto your back. Press down into the tops of the feet. Open up into up dog. And down dog. Drop your knees for camel. Create your alignment. Shoulders wrap onto your back. Open up. Take your hands down to your glutes, your thighs, your ankles, wherever you feel secure. If you lose this, if the hips start to draw back, you have to pull them back up over your knees. Allow your breath to flow. Chin to chest. Come up. Nice. Have a seat. It's time for a drink. One thing you want to be real mindful of in the camel is that you don't let your knees go out. You want to keep them in line with the pelvis so that you're not creating an instability in the front of the hip or the low back. And rise up. Set yourself up. Shoulders onto your back. Hug the hips with the glutes. Open up into camel. And all the way up. Just come straight to your back for bridge pose. And you can choose, if you need to restore, you can take a block or two and place them underneath your sacrum, and you can just leave them there. And as we go through the practice of the floor back bends, you can choose to just leave it right here or to work from this place. If you're not doing the restorative, you just want to breathe. If you're in restorative, you're going to stay. If you're not, you're going to come all the way down. And you're going to press back up into bridge. And if you wish, you can add your arms. If you're in the restorative bridge, you can build a wheel from here. The poses wheel, choose to stay or go up. Come down. Breathe in. Empty your air. Go up. Nice. One more full breath. Come down slowly, slowly, slowly. Be easy on your body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Go up. And come down. Last one. Breathe in. Empty your air. Push up. Nice. Keep drawing your knees like in, like energetically spinning the inner thigh down. Breathe in. Empty your air slowly. Peel yourself all the way down. When your back touches the floor, draw your feet together. Let your knees go out for Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring your knees into your chest. Happy baby. Catching your toes or to your big toe or the outer edges of your feet. Trying to keep the sacrum on the floor. Pull your knees down. Release your jaw. Draw your knees in, extend your legs to the ceiling. We're going to work on our core stability. Interlace your hands behind your head. Press your head into your hands, creating a lock there. Draw your ribs toward the pelvis and curl up. Lower your right leg. Breathe. You can pulse 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it out. Left leg. Hold up. Now pulse up 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your left leg up, switch, right leg down, pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch for 2, 1, 2. Switch. 1, 2. Switch. 1, 2. Switch. 1, 2. Switch and switch. And bend your knees, go right into bicycles. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Draw your navel down. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your hands underneath your low back, extend your legs to the ceiling, lower your legs 1/3 of the way. Pull the bones into the hip socket. Lower 2/3. Go back up 1/3. 2/3. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hover, chin to chest. Rock up into boat. So the goal of that stability is not to give you abs of steel, but to give you support for your back, your pelvic floor, and all of your activities. Rock up and back, down dog. take a big breath. Let it go. Half pigeon. Half pigeon, whichever side you choose. Prop in any way that empowers you. You can shut your eyes now. Last couple breaths. And switch sides. Double pigeon. This might feel a little bit like the standing pose we did, right? It's kind of resembling a little bit. The opening's deeper when you're seated. Switch sides. We're going to go into just a 10 breath frog. So pop into frog. So it's a short one. And go ahead and set yourself up. Drop in as efficiently as you can. Give it away to your breath. Deepen your breath, slow the breath. Halfway there. Slowly transition out. Come to your seat. Give your legs a shake when you get to your seat. Get your bones planted firmly on the floor. Draw your right leg in. And fold over your left leg. Take a breath. Switch sides. Both legs out. Big reach up. Fold forward. You can choose this to make this all about your hamstrings, and you can plant your legs into the mat and just pull back on your toes with either just the energy or your hands. Or you can make it about your back and you soften your knees and you hinge over your legs. This deep release can come slowly, so take your time and breathe. And gently peel yourself out of it. Take both legs down, open up into reverse tabletop. And come down. To complete our class, we're going to take our legs up into shoulder stand, just a couple breaths. Flex or float your feet. Go from shoulder stand into plow. Nice and easily. Let the low back round a little bit. And drop it into ear pressure. And slowly roll it out. Take your feet to the floor, cross your right leg over. Knees go to the left, gaze to the right, twisting. Switch sides. Come back to center for the switch. And come to center. Get your spine centered on the mat. Draw your feet together, butterfly. Arms by your side, eyes closed. Send a relaxing breath through your entire body. See if you can release your muscle tension, your head, your neck, your chest, your arms, your fingers, your belly, your pelvis, and then let your legs go long. Keep that releasing of tension all the way down your thighs, knees, shins, and feet. Deep breaths. Allow your breath to fill your body. And then release the breath. Allow the air to leave. Ever so gently draw your knees into your chest. And then with the same ease, roll to your side. Draw yourself up to seated. With your eyes closed, just a few breaths. Draw your hands to your chest, thumbs to forehead. Namaste. Thank you. Let me turn off the recording.